Hi Ed, how are you doing today?
I'm great, Christophe, thank you.
Such a pleasure to be spending some time with you during a busy day. We're at M2020 Europe in Amsterdam. So far so good for you?
Yeah, it's a great show. We like coming here. For us, Money 2020 gives us some real insights into what's coming next down the kind of technology path. Often we find that the consumer world, which is a little bit more focused here, comes first on the technology changes, and Bottomline is very much in the B2B space, so it follows from the consumer world.
And on that note, I mean, you say insights on what's coming next. We'll find out in a few minutes thanks to you. If we step back, for those people who are not familiar with the Bottomline Technologies brand, there's probably very few of them, could you please give us a helicopter view of what the organization is?
Sure. So Bottomline, we're about 1,800 people, publicly quoted on the NASDAQ. We are a payments company, a fintech, with customers in over 90 different countries. And our purpose in life is to help businesses pay and get paid. So we're very much focused on the corporate, the voice of the corporate, to make sure that business payments flow. And that can either be through banks, servicing their corporate portfolios, or directly with corporates who are looking to make secure, seamless, easy payments.
So where are you focusing your attention right now? Because it's such a big market, so many ways to disrupt it, and so many new players. So again, where are you focusing your attention?
Right now, a lot of our attention has to be on open banking and the PSD2 here in Europe, with some of the new standards that hit the street in September. So we've actually just launched some of our first open banking products. We have a global account visibility solution that we brought forward, and that brings together a lot of aggregation from all of these APIs that people are hearing from, but also some of our Swift data streams. So we're a large Swift third-party bureau, so we have access to different secure data sources to bring together solutions where data can be aggregated and displayed for companies. So someone like a treasurer that might be multi-banked in many countries can bring all that data onto one cash flow position on one screen at any time. So that's probably taking a lot of our time right now, the open banking and the PSD2 solutions. And it's early days, but first launch is out there, and we'll learn and change with our customers as we move forward.
It's all about building relationships, collaboration with your existing customers, your future customers, and some other players in between.
It is, it's absolutely fundamental. There's no point in us just coming up with a technology that's looking for a problem. You've got to start with the customer problem sets, work those through, see what pain you can take out of the process, and then we can piece together all the different assets that we have and hopefully come forward with something of great value that the customer can then take forward.
Great. On that note, actually, I'm aware, I believe, that you've got an annual report, a payments report in the UK. It might be refreshed in the next few weeks or months, am I correct?
That is correct, yes. Yeah, we have the UK Payments Barometer. We're in the 4th year now. So it's interesting now because we've got a kind of time series of trend lines that are coming out since we started a few years back. So that really is imminent. We've got some interesting stats that are coming out of that. I can't share them
Any
today.
exclusive today?
Sadly not, but there will be debate around some Brexit impact, and fraud is always very high on the agenda of the corporates that we interview. We interview between 500 and 600 different companies and just get a flavour of what's happening in the payments world right now.
Do you have at least a vague ETA for that, so the availability of the report?
It will be out later this month.
This month?
In June and into July.
So we don't have too much to wait
You don't have to wait that long.
Fantastic report, very insightful. Yeah. We talked about open banking, we talked about your focus on B2B and helping organizations to thrive basically and do business. If we step back again, what else do you see, which key trends and key activities will keep you busy now and in 2020?
Probably one of the most common conversations we're having right now, be it our bank customers or our corporate customers, is around risk and compliance. That's one of our fastest growing areas. And one of the early trends we're picking up is, especially with open banking, is how sanctioned checking and compliance checking is starting to be pushed back to the corporate. So I think that's one to watch, so that it's no longer enough for corporates trading and making payments to rely and abdicate on the bank to pick everything up. especially with open banking creating this new TPP, this third-party provider model, where the transaction is initiated even further away from the banks. So I think that's certainly a big area, the risk and compliance area. If I was to name a second, I'd probably go into partnerships. And that's such a key part of our strategy moving forward in terms of sharing the way forward into the solutions for the marketplace. With open banking, again, with PSD2, you can no longer cover all of the ecosystems, all of the different solution sets that are needed to solve problems in today's interconnected world. So we've already announced a Visa partnership just a few months ago for some cross-border payments. It's very exciting, and there's more to follow. So a good space to watch there.
Okay, so that's again partnerships are ever so important, especially in this world. Yes, open banking and API, and banks and corporations need a lot of support for that. Thank you very much for your time, Ed. It was extremely insightful. So I wish you a great end of the event, and to see you very shortly in London and in the UK.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thanks, Christophe.
Hi, Ed. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Christophe. Thank you.
Such a pleasure to be spending some time with you today. For people who are watching this video and who are not familiar already with Bottomline Technologies, could you please tell us more about the organization?
Sure. So Bottomline, very exciting company. We're publicly quoted on the NASDAQ. We're about 1,800 people with customers in over 90 countries now. And we're into payments. In fact, our mission is to help businesses pay and get paid. And that's typically through the banks who are our customers, and also corporates direct, to make sure that payments are secure, seamless, often real time now in today's world. But that's Bottomline in a nutshell.
Hi, Ed. How are you doing?
I'm very well.
I'm glad we are managing to spend some time together. It's very busy. We're at M2020 Europe in Amsterdam. So it's one of the biggest, largest, baddest actually events in the fintech world and money world.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time and money to attend. How useful and valuable is the event to you and to Bottomline Technologies?
Yeah, we like Money 2020 actually. It's the reason being it's more consumer retail focused in my mind, but we do come here and attend a lot of the sessions because Bottomline is around B2B, the business space. And although that's not featured here so strongly, we can see the trends. We can see what's coming out of consumer, out of retail, whether it's technology, whether it's solution sets, whether it's regulatory work. So it's very useful for us to scan and see what's coming up over the next 3 to 5 years.
We're in Europe. Are you considering, or are you already attending some of the other ones like Singapore, Las Vegas, or China?
Yeah, we're growing in Asia, although we didn't attend this year. We have attended in the US, so we're global and we're picking the right places to pick up future investments. It's exciting.
Thank you very much. Well, I hope we'll see each other in Las Vegas then later this year.
That would be good.
Thank you, Ed.
Cheers. Bye.